Bodies recovered in summer camp murder mystery. What do you make of that, Anton?
Ooh, sounds mysterious.
Well, come on. Let's introduce the podcast before you completely resign yourself to cynicism, at least. Bodies recovered in summer camp murder mystery. What do you make of that, Anton?
Bad journalism? Murder mystery? Isn't that just an unsolved murder?
Yes, I suppose that is what most journalists would say, but perhaps the journalists of North Kill share my supernatural suspicions.
Yeah, I guess there wouldn't be much competition in North Kill. Probably not getting the best writers there.
Okay, can we at least start the podcast before you completely resign yourself to cynicism? Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
What do I make of that? Why are they putting the bodies in a pile? They should respectfully bury them or,
Well, at one point, the
cremate.
way to respectfully bury people was to put them in a pile and set it on fire, called a pyre. What does pyre mean if not a pile fire? Anyways, I'm pretty sure that the pile they reference is metaphorical. And I'm pretty sure. I really hope it is.
Yeah, that would be shoddy detective work.
Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
Kind of a gross way to put it, no? Why make a pile?
I think it's metaphorical. At least, I hope it's metaphorical. Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
Why are they piling up the bodies? How many? I feel like you need dozens of bodies to have to pile them up.
Anton, I think you're taking this a little too literally. See, this is where your scientific approach and my creative approach really clash. I think that the journalist was taking some liberties.
Right. Well, I'm going to take some liberties and say that this article sucks.
Bear attack bloodbath at popular summer camp. What do you make of that, Anton?
They should have done that thing where you tie your food up in the tree so that the bear doesn't come for it.
Oh, so now you're an expert on how to survive a supernatural attack.
A supernatural? Bears are supernatural now?
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing.
Did the article say it was a ghost bear?
It was implied. Just like it's implied in everything I've ever read. Psycho teens charged after summer camp massacre. What do you think of that, Anton?
Psycho Teens, one of my favorite punk bands.
Okay, so I actually have a really hard time knowing if you're being sarcastic or not.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay, that actually is very on brand. Psycho teens charged over summer camp murder. What do you make of that, Anton?
Psycho Teens would be a great band name.
Sure, I guess, but I meant what do you make of the story? Psycho summer camp teens turn on one another. What do you make of that, Anton?
Ooh, sounds kind of hot.
What the fuck?
Oh, damn, like killing each other?
Right, what else would it... Oh, my God. Summer camp tragedy. Freak bear attack leaves several dead. What do you make of that, Anton?
I love that term, several. Like, the detectives are just, they don't even count the bodies. They're not like 1, 2, they're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? It's several murders.
You know, it might be a tactic, though. They can't give out that information yet. Sometimes detectives are notoriously difficult to solicit information from, especially when you go in saying, "Hi, I'm a paranormal expert." Body of summer camp teen washes up on lakeshore. What do you make of that, Anton?
What is there to make of it? A kid drowned. Nasty stuff.
Yeah, no arguments there. Local sheriff and passengers die in calamity car crash. What do you make of that, Anton?
Calamity. Amazing word. It's hilarious, but also it's not.
People died. Tragedy at Hackett's Quarry leaves teens dead. What do you make of that, Anton?
What I make of it is that you're going to dig way too deep into what was ultimately just a sad state of affairs.
Okay, well, let's at least get through the introduction before you turn to complete skepticism. Summer camp massacre. No soul left alive. What do you make of that, Anton?
To say that their souls aren't alive, I mean, come on. If anything, that would be the time that they would kind of, float up there, right?
I think it's kind of beautiful. The journalists are acknowledging the duality, body, soul, forming a unit.
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, Introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.